Hey guys, Cajun Reseller here, back at you with another Thrift With Me video. Today I'm going to go to 5 or 6 thrift stores, but we're going to start out with this one. This is the same as in DePaul where I get 10 for 10 clothing, including all of these. This is a thrift store I like to do 10 for 10 clothing like I said in the intro. I usually just thumb through these real quickly and find some. Usually I try to wait about a week to go back, and usually I can find about 10 pieces of clothing. So this is my typical place that I go to for clothing. I do pick up some of these that I show, but I'm not going to talk about them right now. I'll talk about them in the recap that I do. But just going through these real quickly, looking, I do pick up the Columbia. I'll give you that preview. But Columbia is a pretty good brand, and for $1, I usually pick it up. But let's go look at what I found in the summary. As y'all saw in that clip, you didn't actually see me pick up the hat, I don't think. But I picked up this Jarrett hat. It was only 50 cents. Hats are only 50 cents there, so I picked those up 10 usually. NASCAR's not the greatest. If that was Dale Earnhardt Jr., or if it was Dale Earnhardt, it'd probably sell better, but I think I'll still be able to get a little bit out of that. This probably got to get listed pretty quickly. It's a Halloween themed shirt. I'm not sure if it's handmade or not. It looks pretty well done for handmade. I don't know for sure, but it's a heavyweights brand, or Hanes heavyweight brand, large. So should do decently well Halloween time. Next up is this Ralph Lauren. These were all $1, 10 for 10, so I threw some in. Ralph Lauren generally will get a little bit of value, so that's why I did that. Shout out to Kayla and John, homeschooling picker and the assistant. UK shirt right here, Kentucky. It is size XL, but it's a UK shirt, or long sleeve. This is a Walt Disney World. Anytime I see Walt Disney World, I'm going to grab it, especially if it is the Disney brand. If it's a random shirt like Gildan, or however you say that, and it's Disney, not really authentic Disney, I don't believe so. So I usually pass those up, unless it's a really cool design. A Columbia shirt. This Danica Patrick shirt. Danica doesn't race anymore in NASCAR, but she had a pretty good following, so that's why I got it. It's Chase Authentic, so it's authentic. Thomas Dean, never seemed to really sell this that well, but I do pick it up. Still, I don't know if I've actually ever sold one, but for $1 I pick it up. Ben Hogan, Golf Polo, Cremu, I think that's how you say it. I think it's Dillard's. I think it's Dillard's brand. I don't know my clothing that well. And then this one I got because of the pattern. So that's it for stop number 1 for the results. This is one of the thrift stores where I get 4 for $1 plush. There really weren't that many here this day. I do pick up that Sven. It had like the Arendelle, coat or blanket, whatever you want to call it. I talk about that in the summary as well. So y'all probably get tired of me saying the same thing over and over in this and in the summary, but oh well. But I don't really see anything in here. I think I pick up the Dora as well, that y'all saw right there. But other than those two, I didn't really find too much. I think I pick up, I have to pick up 4 total to make it 4 for $1, so that's why I pick up 4 total. But you'll see in a second which ones I pick up. That one might have been decent if it didn't have all the stains on it. I probably would have picked that one up if it didn't have the stains. And I could get those out, but I just don't feel like fooling with that, because it's really probably only worth $10 or $15. For me to go through the effort of getting those stains out, and actually, because the first round of getting the stains out might not work, but for me to go through that effort, I'd like to get a little bit more than just like 10 or 15 bucks out of it. So we're going to let this play for a little bit and then come back with a summary. I debated picking this one up as well. It might have been from a Disney movie, but I wasn't sure. And I was running short on time that day, so I didn't Google Lens it like I should have probably. But yeah, these are just more plush that are in this bin. If you see something that you think was worth it, let me know. I'm not an expert. I just like to collect and sell plush. Stop number 2 was a Goodwill. I did pick up some plush there. This Sven I got, it's a little bit different than the normal ones I pick up. It had like the Arendelle, which is the place that they live at. I think that's what this is supposed to be. This little Dora plush with the heart, so Valentine's maybe. Still has the little tag there. Not new, obviously, though. But this little guy is a toast, Shopkins toast, and this guy is like a Frankenstein. There's no tags on it, but I needed one more to make 4 for $1, and that's who I threw in. This is the next stop. Here I decided to actually show y'all some of the hard goods that I don't pick up. It's a lighthouse. I did look some of these up. I'm not sure if I looked that one up, but I looked some of this stuff up and didn't see anything that was worth it. If you see something that's worth it, let me know. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure I know. Actually, I missed stuff that might have been worth it right there, but I don't really know hard goods very well that are, you know, to deal with glass and stuff like that. There's a couple elephants there. That little shoe. I tried looking that up, but all it brought up was like real shoes. So, and there was really no identifying marks to tell either way what it was, other than you know, probably a souvenir from some place that you went to, like Cozumel or something like that. It didn't say that on there, but these I do look up as well. Some of these toys, I thought I had something good at first when I saw that little Megazord there, but it was missing a couple pieces. It didn't have the little darts or bullets that are supposed to come out of the chest or whatever those would be, but it didn't have those, and it really wasn't selling for that much. I thought for a second it was going to do pretty well, because this is the racks where they actually have new stuff that they put out. This is stuff that was put out that day, so in theory, that's my best chance of finding something, because it's only been seen by a couple people. This is also in the same store. These little Funko Pops, I try to pick them up if I can. It was only $1. This is Punisher. And then as I obviously turned the camera back on because I saw Punisher, and then I'm scanning, and all of a sudden I see another Funko Pop. I'm like, oh, John Cena. I know that one's worth a decent amount. Oh, not a decent amount, probably $20 or $30, because I've seen it before at Walgreens and picked it up new in the packaging. Obviously now it's not new and it's used, but let's get to the summary and I'll talk about these a little bit more in depth. I also show a couple more things over here. Show the shoes and some other hard goods. This store, I'm really showing y'all a lot of stuff other than the clothing that was available. So just wanted to come and comment on that as well. I looked up that pan. It wasn't worth it. Thought for a second it was, because some of those big pans, it also didn't have the top either. This next stop, I get a couple Funko Pops out of it. This John Cena Funko Pop is around 25 or 30. I think even with the even with the no insert in the box. This is the first one I saw, as a little Punisher. I actually started filming because I saw this one. I didn't even see that one until I was already filming. But 99 cents, this is a Walgreens exclusive Punisher. The reason that one's no longer produced, I don't think, it's probably retired or vaulted, as they call it in Funko. So is this Punisher. So those will each bring a little bit of value. I didn't actually catch it in the video, but I did also get 2 blankets. This is a pink Victoria's Secret blanket. I don't know the value of it, but I like it when they have tags. It's easier to identify. It actually gives you the measurements of it, 50 by 60 inches. So, and 100% polyester. And I also got this Washington Redskins, or as they like to be called now, Washington football team, because apparently they can't make up their mind on what a new name would be. Indians figured it out pretty quickly, but the Redskins apparently take them forever. But yeah, this blanket should do pretty well. It's I don't know if I can sell it or not, but I will try to. I don't know about eBay. Mercari, I can probably sell it. eBay might say, no, you can't sell that because it's, you know, politically incorrect. But that's it for this clip, those 4 items. This is the thrift store that just opened up in our area. That hat right there, Neff, with like the peace sign, rainbow peace sign, was going for, I think, anywhere between $20 and $30. Hats here are, I think, $1 or $2. This hat is not worth it. It's Hail Thoth, or Thoth, whatever its name is. That's a parade in New Orleans for Mardi Gras. So anytime I see Mardi Gras stuff, I'm like, yep, not going to be worth it. Now, some of it, I won't say never, but most Mardi Gras stuff is not going to be worth it, especially hats like that are, you know, commonly produced and not worth anything. Sometimes, I'm sure if I did a search of eBay for Mardi Gras parade throws, there would be some value for something. But this is a section of books. Like I said, this is a new thrift store, so it's in overall pretty clean condition. Right there on the right, it's not, because it's like that was like a bin of toys and stuff like that. That really wasn't very well organized. But always got to go to the stuffed animals. This little Raphael Ninja Turtle plush I pick up. It was only $1 or $2. And then I do pass on this. I've had this one listed before and it hasn't sold yet. I could have picked it up for the clothing, but I think it was $2 or $3. This one is 99 cents. I pick it up because it's the Darth Vader outfit is why I wanted this one. So that's why I pick up that one. And I think I look at a couple more maybe right here. I look at this bear, but the bear is not worth it. It's the clothing that's worth it. And there's some more plush that I'm showing there. And then I go over here and show you some more stuff that's available in this store. But overall, it's a really clean store. Pretty nice overall. This clip was a thrift store that had just opened up. At this thrift store, I got this doll. Thought this was, I'm not sure what I thought this was at first, but it is Mal from Descendants. I think that's her name. But it's from Descendants, the Disney movie. It's not in the best condition, but for 50 cents, I wasn't going to pass that up. Had 50 cents right there. This hat is Neff. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it's got a peace sign and it's going for 25 to 30 bucks. So for 99 cents, definitely pick that up. This little Raphael plush for $1, picked him up. And then I picked this up because of the outfit. I don't really care about the bear. I wouldn't pick up this bear if you saw it by itself, but if you see the Darth Vader outfit, which does have a little bit of, might take a little bit of cleaning there, but it's a lot better condition than the other outfit that I sold. So that's it for this clip. This is a thrift store where I don't always find something. I did find that powerlifting stuff that sold for like 80 bucks. So every once in a while I'll find stuff, but they moved their plush around here. It's no longer in the back of the store. If you've ever been to this store, it's a family thrift center, I think, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This one, I thought for a second it was a Tsum Tsum. It's not. It might have still been worth it, but I just didn't feel like looking stuff up that day. This is from the Disney movie Sing. I've sold that one as well in the past on Amazon, new with tags, so wasn't sure how it would do. And then that's Duke from Secret Life of Pets, the small little version of him. And here they have little plush bags that really aren't worth much. They don't ever put good stuff in it like the America's Thrift Store does. I didn't actually find anything at this thrift store, but this is an item that I found at a different thrift store that I forgot to film at. So this is a Sarah Finnegan, two-time NCAA champ, SEC champ. It's gymnastics, LSU gymnastics. Gymnastics are pretty popular at LSU right now. Sarah Finnegan was one of the better gymnasts that came through. She's no longer there, but she had a pretty good career at LSU, and that's her wearing a crown. I did check inside. It was $10.99, but the comps are going for 40, 50 bucks, so I'll take it, and it had an actually decent sell-through rate. This is the America's Thrift Store in Baton Rouge. This one, randomly placed out of place, is this Build-A-Bear. I saw the Build-A-Bear, and I saw the Dragon Tail. I was like, huh, that one's interesting. But for some reason, that guy was placed in like the toys section, not in the stuffed animals section. So I'm not sure why he was placed in that area, but hey, I'll take him. I like How to Train Your Dragon plushies, and that's what that was. That's Stormfly. And there's dolls there. Y'all seen this store a couple times on my Thrift with Me's. I've been here a lot. I don't usually pick up much here. My favorite thing to pick up is like the little toy bags. This is one of the only thrift stores that has toy bags. I maybe should have picked those up. Forgot that I even saw those. I'm not sure. I guess I should have picked those up. PlayStation 2 controllers are probably pretty good. Anytime you go back and watch the video, you see stuff, you're like, why didn't I pick that up? And I can't answer that question because that probably would have been worth it. And I have like 5 PS2s I could easily test them with. This guy was not worth it, surprisingly. I think I found him a couple times in the past. Assuming at some point he came with clothing. Obviously, it's Hulk. If you didn't know that, it's Hulk from Avengers. I just found the Captain America for 25 cents, and that one's going for like 18. But Hulk, I think it was only going for like $10 to $15, and it looked like it was going to weigh maybe more than a pound. So I don't pick him up because of that. Here are some more plush that are shown. Y'all seen this section a lot. There's a Build-A-Bear right there, that little rainbow one. There's a Hello Kitty Build-A-Bear as well, but I'm not going to pay $3 or $4 for those. And yes, some of those, like I say, don't pick up generic. You got to also not pick up some of the ones like that because some of them are overproduced. Like I feel like those Hello Kitties are pretty overproduced. That was a Taz. Usually I like to see at least 2 or 3 in a bag that's worth it for me. That one I debated picking up, but I don't think I saw anything else. That was a squishmallow, by the way. But I don't see anything else in there. These Barbies, I don't know Barbies well enough to pick them up. I know Monster High. If I see Monster High in one of those bags, I will pick those up because I at least think I can get some value out of them because Monster High is pretty popular. But just generic Barbies, I don't typically pick those up. I only found one item at this thrift store, but it's Build-A-Bear, and it's How to Train Your Dragon. This is Stormfly. So I've already got one of these. I bought the whole group of extra characters, I guess you could say. But now I got an extra one. Now I'll probably sell it. I sold Barf and Belch, which is another one of them, for like 40 or 50 bucks. So Stormfly, I'm not sure what this one's value is, but I would guess at least $30. For $3, I pay up for this one because I know it's going to sell. Here I am at St. Vincent de Paul. Found only one plush there, this little gal from Sesame Street. And then I go over to the throws / Afghans, whatever you want to call these. This one's a blue, pink, and red one. Shout out to Jessie Shops. Anytime I find a blanket, I think of her now because she's always picking those up. Also, notice this little guy. This is American Tourister, like a makeup, some kind of makeup tiara box. I'm not sure exactly. I'll show it more in detail in the summary video. But I do actually leave it right here, I think, and then I go around the store. I don't know if I show that or not, but I go around the store and then I come back and actually pick it up because it had a lot of the inserts that other ones didn't. So that's why I picked that one up. I go back and pick that up because it looked unique, and I'm pretty sure it's vintage. They don't make them like that anymore. This is the little trinket section, some more furniture and stuff. I never ever find good electronics here. I didn't see anything this day either. That system down there at the bottom might have been worth it, but I don't feel like. I think I might have had the Camaro that day, and that's not fitting in the Camaro. So sometimes whenever I'm limited by car space, I don't even look at some of the bigger items. But this is like the board games and board games right there. All the Christmas stuff is right here. And then that's some more toys and stuff. Puzzles, I think. Those two vary between puzzles and board games. These are all like kitchen stuff, bowls, plates, silverware, little, hand, kitchen items that are used to make, other stuff. And these are the hat section. Haven't found anything there in a while, but I have found hats there before. As y'all saw in that clip, I did find some stuff at this store. Found this American Tourister. I'm not going to show that because it's going to show me because it's a mirror, but it is like an American Tourister little makeup box, I think is what it's supposed to be. Only paid $3. I got this Teach Me Abby doll for $1. ABC, or not ABC, but like learn to tie buttons, clips, stuff like that. And I got this huge little, huge Afghan throw for $3. So it's blue, pink, and red in color, and I think it'll sell pretty well. I just gotta have time to. I gotta have a place to photo it, and then have time to get it listed. Next thrift store, I see the Steelers bear that I pick up has some damage right there on the left. Thumbs down for damage and Steelers. But this thrift store, I talk about this in the summary a little bit, so I don't want to touch on it that much, but they seem to just make up whatever they want to with their pricing. I do look at a lot of these, and I do put a lot of these back, unfortunately. I'll go over it in the summary, but this is just me looking through the bins of plush. Some of these are decent. This one, I think it was some kind of horse, maybe. I don't know exactly what it was, but this is me just looking, thinking that these are going to be $4 for $1. This little this Pick Me Pop Jelly Dream Delight, I think is the name of it, actually does work, surprisingly. Usually those don't have the batteries left in them to work, but here I'm just, like I said, looking. That one looked interesting. Like, it was kind of like that Abby doll that I showed in the last clip, where it's like you learn how to zip, you learn how to button a button, and you learn how to tie shoes, I think. There might have also been like a zipper in there. I don't know for sure, but just looking at these real quickly. That dog looked familiar. If you know what that's from, let me know. I did a Google search. It didn't help. If it's from anything, I couldn't really see what was written on it. I do put it in the bag because I was thinking 25 cents. I'll take a chance on it. If not, I can just always get rid of it in a garage sale or something. And if not, I'll just donate it back. 25 cents is not that big of a deal, especially whenever I make that back on one item from that. Usually I try to make, if I'm going to spend 25 cents, I want to make make $15 off of it. So then the rest of them are just free at that point. But yeah, this clip's a little longer than I thought it was. But I keep looking, and I'll let the audio run for a little bit. I think I turned the audio down because I didn't want to get a copyright strike. Collared Pets, at one point, were good. Lately, I haven't been having much luck with them, so that's why I didn't pick that one up either. I actually do pick this guy up, but as I was going to list him, I realized he has a tear in one of his arms. I don't know if you can see it here or not. I don't think you can. But yeah, that's why you always inspect your items that you buy, because I didn't inspect him well enough, and now I doubt I'm going to list him. But that was from Team Umizoomi or something like that. I like to pick that up because it's a pretty good brand. At the last stop, I only picked up 3 of those plush because they recently changed their rules like they always do at that thrift store. They went from having 5 for $1 to basically only the small ones are 5 for $1. So when I got up there with all those plush that I picked up in that video, and I discussed some of them when we go through the clips, but these are the only ones I got. They were 59 cents each. This is bought from Team Umizoomi or something like that. This little pick me plush does work. Jelly Dream Delight, I think is the name of it, or something like that. It's like a llama corn with the wings. And then shout out to any of my Steelers fans that are in here. If you are, leave a comment saying go Saints, because we know they're the better black and gold team. But this little Steelers bear was 59 cents, so it does have some damage, I think. Maybe some marks somewhere. Thought I saw that when I picked it up. Maybe not, though. But football season's about to start back up. I didn't really see any comps on him, but I had to pick him up just because of the Steelers. And that's it for this video, guys. Leave a like, comment with your favorite item that I found. It's a lot of items for one little. Well, this was probably filmed over a week or two, but subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching.